Top 7 Best Mirrorless Cameras 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 1. Fujifilm X-S10. The Fujifilm X-S10 doesn't have the external exposure controls of the higher-level X series cameras. But that's the only thing we can find to complain about. And it's clear this is no amateur camera, as its build quality and handling stand out straight away. The swap to a conventional mode dial might disappoint Fujifilm fans. But the excellent finish, build quality and handling, and the inclusion of IBIS and body stabilization gives this camera a very broad appeal, especially in this price sector. To produce perhaps the best combination of performance, quality, and value in the APS-C mirrorless camera market right now. It even has a vari-angle rear screen, which is another reason why we rate this new camera above our previous favorite, the X-T30. Recommended kit lens, Fujifilm X-1855 or XF16-8. Apart from its physical design, more on that in the build and handling section below. The Fujifilm X-S10 has a lot of technology familiar from other Fujifilm models. The significance is largely in how it's been brought together and the price it will be sold for. The sensor is, we presume, the same 26.1 megapixel X-Trans CMOS 4 sensor used in the Fujifilm X-T4. The quad-core X processor 4 processing engine appears the same too. The autofocus system offers the same 100% phase detection AF frame coverage as the X-T4, with face and eye detection, and Fujifilm says improved sensitivity down to light levels as low as 7 EF, with a response time of as little as 0.2 seconds. The swap to a regular mode dial doesn't mean the X-S10 has a dumbed-down control layout. It has twin command dials, one inset into the top of the grip at the front and another onto top at the back. Over on the left side is a third function FN dial. Number 2. Nikon Z5. While Nikon has done a solid job with filling out the very upper end of its Z range of full-frame mirrorless cameras with the flagship 7 Roman II, and even found room for a cheeky APS-C offering with the Z50, it was arguably lacking an entry-level gateway to full-frame that has come in the form of the Nikon Z5, a stylish little shooter that offers full-frame features at an attractive price. With twin card slots and 4K UHD video, it takes a few cues from professional bodies, though you won't be burst shooting at anything higher than 4.5 fps. Still, with full weather sealing, 5-stop image stabilization, and a spectacular electronic viewfinder, anyone making their first jump to full frame is going to find themselves absolutely spoiled for features. What we like most about this camera is its keen pricing, well below the Nikon Z2, and its neat retracting kit lens. Recommended kit lens, Nikon Z24-50 or Nikon Z24-70 f/4. The Z5 is a very good entry-level full-frame camera, but relatively high launch price may just persuade some potential purchasers that it's worth forking out the relatively little extra for the Z6. Compared to other brands, the Z5 is neither cheap nor expensive. The Canon EOS RP is much cheaper to buy, but lacks the Z5's 4K video, while the Sony A7 III and Panasonic Sony are somewhat more advanced cameras and not exactly direct rivals. The Z5 is competent, attractive, and affordable, but its price pitches it against a host of cameras which can boast exactly the same thing. Indeed, the control layout is almost exactly the same, offering a near-identical handling experience with a thumbstick, D-pad, and array of buttons to access vital controls at the back, along with a touchscreen rear LCD, finger and thumb-operated control dials in easy reach, and pair of well-positioned programmable function buttons on the front. For those making the move from a DSLR, though, the lack of direct access buttons can take some getting used to. While Nikon DSLRs typically allow you to change between single, continuous, and self-timer shooting modes by turning a dial, or between AFS, AFC, and manual focus with a dedicated button. Here you'll need to select these options from on-screen menus. Likewise, there are no dedicated buttons to use functions like metering, white balance, or selecting between RAW and JPEG image quality. Number 3. Panasonic Lumix S5. Great for stills and even better for video. The full-frame S5 is sold with a unique, super-wide 26mm kit lens. The original Lumix Zone and Zone R are impressive and powerful cameras, but big. Panasonic has taken this on board, and somehow we're still not sure how it came out with the Lumix S5, a camera that offers basically all the same imaging power as the hefty 24-megapixel Lumix Zone, but in a body weighing about 300 less. It's also something of a spiritual successor to the video-oriented GH line, with best-in-class video specs. It shoots 4K/6x10-bit 4.2.0 video, and in terms of dynamic range, on paper only the pro-level Sony A7S Roman III can lay any claim to matching or beating it. The color science is finely optimized for a beautiful image. Still shooters can also make use of 6K photo mode for effective third-of-burst shooting, ensuring they never miss a moment. As hybrid full-frame cameras go, this is extremely tough to beat, especially at today's prices. Recommended kit lens, Lumix 26mm. Number 4. Fujifilm X-T4. Fujifilm's flagship X series camera is a rugged powerhouse for both stills and video shooters. The X-T4 is the current flagship model in Fujifilm's X-mount camera range. Its predecessor, the X-T3, was a tough act to follow, with high-speed continuous shooting, advanced autofocus, and class-leading 4K video capabilities. But the Fujifilm X-T4 takes things up another notch. The X-T4 now has in-body stabilization, a vari-angle touchscreen display, and better battery life. The X-T4 isn't just a terrific stills camera, of course. It also has cutting-edge 4K video performance with 6x10-bit internal recording. It's just a shame Fujifilm dropped the headphone socket. You'll need an adapter now. The only thing stopping this camera climbing higher in our list is its price, which has stayed high and is only a notch below that of some very good full-frame rivals. Recommended kit lens, Fujifilm X-1855mm or XF16-8mm. Number 5. Nikon ZFC. The ZFC is a good value-first camera with wonderful retro styling. Though native APS-C Nikon Z lenses are needed, the Nikon ZFC is, without a doubt, one of the coolest looking mirrorless cameras around right now. It's a retro-styled mirrorless machine with dial-based controls, and it's a joy to handle, to use, and to be seen using. Internally, it's basically the same deal as the Nikon Z50, with the same APS-C sensor and processor and many of the same specs. A few extra features like a built-in flash have been shaved off, and it is more expensive than the Z50. So if you don't care about aesthetics, then Nikon's other DX format camera is the smarter choice. But if you're the sort of person who can't resist the siren song of the best retro cameras, the Nikon ZFC will be right up your alley. The only thing we've got against it, and it is a pretty major thing, to be honest, is that there are still only 2 Nikon Z DX lenses to go with it. However, many photographers just want a kit lens and no more, so for them it's not a problem. Recommended kit lens, Nikon Z DX1650mm. Number 6. Panasonic Lumix G100. A compact, portable, and affordable MFT camera perfect for vlogging and travel. One of the cheapest cameras in our list is also one of the best for beginners, vloggers, and travel photography. For many of us, video is just as important as still images, if not more so. And it's these vloggers and content creators that the Lumix G100 is aimed at. It makes it easy to capture high-quality video and stills with its approachable button layout. Even people uninterested in the technicalities of capturing great-looking videos will be able to get results with this camera. By giving it a decent viewfinder and proper camera ergonomics, Panasonic has given the G100 an edge in a highly competitive market. This is a great camera to start with if you're more interested in vlogging than regular photography, and a useful step up from the GZ80/85 both on resolution and video features. Recommended kit lens, Lumix G12-32 Pancake Zoom. Number 7. Olympus OMD EM10 Mark IV. Compact and affordable, the Olympus is easy for beginners to learn with but packed with powerful features for later. The EM10 series has always been designed for value, but this Mark IV version adds power and sophistication too. With a 20MP sensor, improved in-body image stabilization, and a new flip-down and tiltable monitor, retaining the 4K video. An attractive styling that made the Mark III so attractive, the Mark IV is an ideal choice for anyone looking for an entry-level camera that can do pretty much everything. The EM10 series has long consisted of our favorite pint-sized cameras ever, so we're really pleased that the Mark IV at last got Olympus's latest 20MP sensor. Even better, at today's prices it's one of the cheapest mirrorless models on the market too, which is pretty amazing considering what it can do. Recommended kit lens and M2Wico 1442 Easy Pancake Zoom. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best mirrorless cameras 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.